Would you ever do a story about polygamy? But being the woman who has
who dabbles in it?
Yeah.
Oh, you dabble?
Yeah.
How is that?
Amazing.
Oh,
amazing. But
Neil
I'll tell
out
you,
here stealing your thunder though. Neil think he the guy now.
Well, listen. he can have the thunder because he's doing it for a whole different reason. Let me say this since we're bringing it up. My space in it, honestly, is because since I've been exposed to different cultures, and different religious and spirit practices around the world, my thing is I haven't found a lot of men in America who are really appealing to me spiritually, physically, emotionally, mentally. So my thing is I've got the athlete that I hang out with. I've got the spirit that I pray with. I've got the person that's adventurous that I travel with. So it's more lifestyle than it is the sexual connection for me. It's more like I'm not in a relationship, so I have more than one man I spend time with.
So whatever you don't get over here, you can get here.
Yeah.
Here.
Now my soul is actually monogamous. But because I can't find
what the fuck?
I don't stop.
Did you decide to dibble dabble in polygamy after that breakup you mentioned that took you to Africa?
It was before that.
Before that, okay.
Years ago. It was before that.
Wow. Okay.
It was way before that. And so me having a relationship after that was me trying monogamy again, and a large part of me was bored. Intellectually I was bored. Again, I want to travel the world. I wasn't finding a lot of African American men who are building their lives to do that. I can be not even sexually active, but I'm still getting full from my spiritual partnership, my adventure partnership in my travel, my fitness partnership. The guy I pray with.
She needs help.
Who y'all praying to when you do all of this stuff?
Whoever she believes in.
Who is it? Because I want more information surrounding that. She's monogamous in her soul, but she getting a train ran off for her 50th, bragging about it. Now she's 62, into this polyamory, but tried a monogamous relationship, but she was bored. That's why you're bored.
And she says she went out the country to find a man to align with her spiritually because it wasn't here an African American. But yeah, you couldn't find an African American somewhere else who can travel and align with you spiritually.
So I think the monogamous in her soul, I think that is her saying she wished she could find that one person to do everything with. Like that's what she really, really wants. So I think that's what she meant by monogamous to her soul. Like she yearns for that. I don't take that away from her. So
like an open relationship, you're saying?
No. She wished she had one person to travel with, pray with, do all these things that she says she has different guys for. But she hasn't been able to find that. So that's why
because she's had too many experiences that trumped the next. And when the bar is set so high in all these different areas, the likelihood of any one person checking them all off is so low. That's why there's a piece of you that should not have exposure to certain things, right? And
piece is that?
I mean, like if you're trying to get monogamous, you shouldn't have exposure to hundreds of partners. You shouldn't have exposure to so many different types of. I don't want to say spirit, because spiritual can kind of be tricky depending on what you can learn and lean towards and what you align with. But when you have, like, for example, in her case, so many different experiences and so much exposure in different areas, and this guy might be able to pray with you better over here, and this guy may be able to fuck you better over here, and this guy might be able to travel with you over here, and this guy's an athlete, so he's just, has more stamina than all the rest. Now you're sitting here looking at yourself and you're like, I don't know who to pick because one is better in one area than the other. Now, I don't even know which area. That's the crazy part. She doesn't even know which area matters most to her. But she can't even decide and pick one.
See,
I travel one.
I didn't get that from her. And I'm sorry. She kind of put me on her side with this because realistically, I think when we get into a relationship with somebody, we do remember our past, regardless of we want the same thing from our past. But nobody on this panel is with somebody that is everything that they want.
That's called gluttony.
You can call it whatever the fuck you want.
Let's just call
it's greed.
How?
Because you want everything, but
No.
everything is not possible.
Well, you just said that she's having issues being monogamous because
She's had too much experience.
she wants
Yes.
these things. But what I guess what's wrong with desiring your person to be able to? Because I think most people do desire that.
But they don't speak about it.
Well, I spoke
And
with
then
Marie.
you go home and you pretend that this woman is everything, and you're sitting there lying to her, and she's lying to you. She's lying to you to fucking feed your ego when she's been with a bunch of other dudes and you ain't it.
Right.
I spoke to Marie about this, and I said we were actually having a conversation about like what is a person's biggest downfall, and I told her my opinion is desire is a person's biggest downfall, because when you desire something too much, it can actually lead you astray from actually what keeps you grounded. So, for example, it's okay to live without, and I think that's what we got to start to normalize. It's okay to live without the experience of traveling all over the world. Maybe you just travel 1 or 2, 3 countries. It's okay to live without the experience of having the most magnificent sexual experience to the point where you have to go get a train ran on you for your 50th, right? It's okay to live without some of these different experiences, but everybody has the FOMO, and that's actually deteriorating their soul, their morals, and literally putting them in a position where they're forced to accept a life that they do not want, such as her saying she's monogamous in her soul, but she can't find the balance within it to accept that discipline that it requires to be monogamous.
So you heard that she didn't like her life?
I heard that she,
Actually.
That's what I heard.
yeah, like she,
I didn't.
Because if you say I'm monogamous in my soul, then you ultimately desire monogamy, but she can't get it.
I think
But
that
she's
she desires it because
Yeah.
of her age, and that's what we have been traditionally taught to desire. But it goes against what she really wants.
I disagree with that, because if she desired it for her age, she would have changed for her age. I think what actually happens is she desires something that she knows she doesn't qualify for. And so because she knows she doesn't qualify for it, it's better for her to just accept her fate and live the way that she's living now than trying to reprogram somebody else to believe that she isn't what she is, even including herself.
What do you mean? What doesn't she qualify for?
A monogamous relationship.
Yes.
So she wants to
Because of
make
what?
that relation. She wants to make that seem better than it is, even though that's not what she wants.
Yeah, but it's her life.
But
And
she's,
it's a terrible life.
if you want something,
To
but you're
who?
living opposite
To her.
to her, she wants something,
crying
but
on
living
the inside.
opposite.
Oh,
you didn't
she
see
is.
it? That vein about to pop out her head. She's crying.
Erin said,
She's sitting
she
up there
is.
talking about, for my 50th, I had a train run on me. She's miserable on the inside.
Says who?
What woman want?
Her.
Says her.
That's what. So I just want to make sure that we're clear. The woman that can travel and do whatever she wants, pick up and leave,
Mm-hmm.
be with whoever she wants to be with,
Mhm.
that she
She's miserable.
she probably chose,
Mm-hmm.
and do what she wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. And still want something completely different, is lost, confused, and scarred.
Especially on those lonely nights in her house or her apartment when the ball player or the financial spirit guy, whoever, isn't there. She's sitting up there crying lonely, getting that bullet or that rose ready, and she got nobody to hold her.
Who
Just
said
a
that, though?
dog.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
She's
No,
doing.
that's who's there.
But how
The
do you
man
know?
ain't there. The man ain't there.
It's
but
6 niggas. Somebody is there.
Someone ain't always there.
Yeah.
What?
She
She's-
got
She ain't always
she got to
there.
go
She
find
just
somebody with
told
one of
you
her
she
5
had
currencies.
A multitude of men.
And they still not always there because those men, she's on their roster. Just like they're on her roster, she's on their roster.
So it's a
They're gonna
mutual
be busy.
understanding. It sounds
Yeah,
like
and they're
okay.
gonna be busy. Someone
But
gonna
the-
be busy.
But the difference,
That's why you have more. There's 7
Someone,
days.
not
a week.
all of them.
but why? Okay, so Rome, I think there's a misunderstanding with the simple fact that she wants in her soul she didn't say her ideology, her brain, her lifestyle. In her soul,
Mhm.
she wants a monogamous relationship,
Mhm.
which means all of these people, even if she's having great experiences and different lifestyles with different men, they still don't add up to what her soul is craving. She's still having all these people are just voids that she's trying to fill and or distract herself from what she ultimately wished she could have.
I don't know.
That's like what we saw with Neo. Neo was polygynous in his soul. So he finally went that way because he couldn't live with monogamy. She's saying she's monogamous in her soul, but she's forced to live this way now because she can't get monogamy. Neo said, I'm done with monogamy, and he went with his soul. Now he's happy. That's how I know she's not happy no matter what she puts on.
So it's just reversed.
But it's
No,
not.
it's not.
Because Neo has what's in his soul. She doesn't.
But before he had what is in his soul, he created broken homes.
And he wasn't happy.
So he found what was in his soul.
Right. She didn't.
And she's still not actively.
I think that's
what
what
we're saying.
She's actively
he
not.
found it, she didn't. So he was unhappy with monogamy, just like she's unhappy with polyamory.
But it all sounds honest. It sounds like
Sounds good.
I think
Was it-
y'all are placing this definition of this moral policing of what she's doing. She's saying what she wants.
What did she say
That's
she wanted?
morally wrong.
What did she say she wanted, Rome?
To you or to her?
No, let me put it this way. Her behavior would be detrimental to the black community.
100%.
If all women were 60, no family, no kids, just sleeping around, getting trains ran on them, I would not promote that to my daughter to be that way.
you do understand that's where it's going.
And that would be hell. That would be detrimental.
Like women are just saying, I've been married, don't want to be married again, or I'm not getting married. And that's not just a black thing. That's like a national
That's
American
why people
thing.
have to change their ideology. Because you said no one up here has the person that's their everything. My current lady is everything I need.